I just do all the things. I just do all the things. I just do all the things. Hi everyone, it's Roberta with Happy on the Home Front. Thanks for joining me today. If you're new, welcome. If you're not new and you're already a subscriber, welcome back. Thanks so much for joining me on this YouTube journey of sharing my home, my heart, my faith, as I tackle everyday life as a stay-at-home mom and homeschool teacher to my children, wife, and keeper of the home, and keeper of the pets, and keeper of all the stuff. I just do all the things. So anyway, join me, come along. Thanks for watching. I'd love to chat with you in the comments below. And I hope that you will also choose to be happy on the home front. Hi everyone, in today's video I'll be showing you how I clean the upholstery on my couch. The material is a natural cotton fiber, and so I'll be showing you the full process from start to finish. How I identify stains, pre-treat, clean the carpet, and then how I set up my cushions to let it air dry. So I hope you'll be as pleased with the results as I was, and that you'll stay tuned for more videos. Okay, on the arm of our couch is where the worst stains are. You can see right there that there are what appears to be some handprints, and yes, that's what they are. My children like to walk through there and almost do like a gymnastics pummel horse type move, where they lift themselves up on the two arms of this furniture, and their hands are rarely clean when they do that. So we have grease stains, hot sauce, yogurt, oh my goodness, jelly from toast, syrup stains, oh, you name it and it's there. There's some yogurt. Much of the time I have just forgotten what the stains are. Oh goodness, let's see. Fruit gummies, candy. Oh, and that one is hot cocoa. That big brown one is hot cocoa. That was Ada's first experience with hot cocoa. She rather liked it, and she decided to sit her mug down. And when she moved on the couch, of course, it turned over. So, and that one was marker or crayon or something, that red streak. More of the hot cocoa disaster, more yogurt. I don't know how my kids get yogurt behind the cushions, y'all, but they do. Oh, my son Ezra loves to cook, and he actually is a pretty good cook, and he really likes to make scrambled eggs, and he likes to put different kinds of spices and hot sauce and things in his eggs. He loves spicy foods. He loves really strong flavors, but he often does not get his hands super clean when he's done. So oh, I don't even know what that is, but that's on the back of the couch, y'all. I don't know. There's ketchup. I don't know. Some of it's just dirt. I don't even know what all this is, y'all. It's so depressing. But this one, it was pretty bad at this point. I'm not sure. I can't remember now why it took me so long to get to the point where I could clean the couch and the love seat, except that Ada went through a stage where she really could not handle loud noises like the sound of the vacuum cleaner, this upholstery cleaner, the lawnmower, the blender, things like that. So it was really hard for me to get any of this kind of stuff done, because I had to have someone who could take her into another room or outside or next door so that I could clean, and it just had not worked out. So anyway, there is the filthy arm of the couch. Oh, look at there. And this is actually a different day, but I found some more stuff. That is actually marker that was on my daughter's hands, and she was all over the couch just doing regular stuff, and the marker rubbed off of her skin onto the furniture. So I'm really hoping that this is washable marker. Daughter eating, so I just try to make the process and experience of eating as pleasant as possible for her. So now I am vacuuming the couch underneath the cushions, and that's a new little stick vacuum that I got for Christmas, and I really like it. And I'll put a link to that in the description box. It's from Amazon. This video is not sponsored in any way, and no, I am not an Amazon associate at this point. But I do like that little stick vacuum a lot. And so I'm going to get this couch all cleaned up as best I can. And then I've got my little hand broom and dustpan. I love that thing to get underneath those crevices because the stick vacuum would not get in there. So I'm going to get that all done, and then I'm going to be ready for the next step, which is to pre-treat the stains. Now it's time to pre-treat. I have a product I'm going to show you guys. I also did find it on Amazon. It's called Kids and Pets, and I really am just using it on these pieces of furniture because the stains were made by kids, and I also have a lot of this pre-treater stain remover left, so I kind of wanted to try to use it up. It doesn't have a strong odor or anything like that, so I'm going to pre-treat every single spot that I can see on this couch, especially because even though both couches are from the same company and they're both made of cotton, the couch is actually much lighter than the love seat. It is like the palest of beige tan. I love the fabric on it. I love how it feels. It's comfortable, but boy, oh boy, that fabric shows every single spot. So here I am pre-treating, and I've got my best friends, 2 of her kiddos over for the day. My kids are there. My dog is watching me. So if you see some random some random folks in the video, that's who it is. And my little Ezra, well, he's not little anymore. He's already 5 feet tall, but he just can't help it. If the camera's on, he is going to walk in front of it. So bless his heart. Anywho, all right, so let's finish pre-treating all these stains. And if you are upholstery cleaning right along with me, that is the stage that we are at, everyone. It is time to pre-treat. I do believe this does help. I believe that it helps loosen stains. I believe that the enzymes and various things in the pre-treater or stain remover starts to break those down and loosen those bonds. So that's what I'm going to do here. It's time to get your machine filled up with hot water and solution. The Bissell ProHeat 2X Revolution full-size pet upright carpet and upholstery cleaner works best with hot water. Now I'm working on some of those terrible spots on the arm of the couch, and in just a second you'll be able to see one of the drawbacks to these types of machines. Right there you can see me with my wrist and hand over the top of the tool and nozzle, pressing very, very firmly. Because, as you know, the harder you press when you're trying to suck up liquid with the tool, the better contact you're going to get with the surface, and that way it's going to extract more water. So, and that doesn't seem too bad at this point, but by the end of the day and the next morning, my hands were extremely painful. They were inflamed and swollen, and all the joints in my hands and wrists hurt a lot. Part of that is because the nature of the job. This is hard work, and the other part of it is the design of the tool. I don't particularly care for the angle of how you have to use this tool. It does work, but it's not very ergonomic. So that's very painful. And then the third thing is that I had to wait to clean this couch until it was absolutely filthy. So it took me much longer, and so there was much longer time period when I was having to press on my hands and wrists, and then the stains were so terrible that I had to go over them more than once. So part of it's my fault, but anyway, I just wanted to tell you the truth about this machine. It's great, but it's not perfect. It's a machine, so just keep those things in mind if you're thinking about purchasing a carpet and upholstery cleaner to use at home. now I'm going to start working on the very dark hot cocoa stain on the couch. And right there where I'm working is where the cushion reaches the side of the couch. So the hot cocoa that's there is kind of overflow from the top of the cushion. And I did want to show you, if you'll back up to the beginning of where I start talking in this voice clip, you can see that I have to use my hands to keep the water and cleaning solution spray from going all over the place. And now I'm using a towel to keep it under control, and that is because the little openings, the little jets that direct the hot water and cleaning solution out onto your fabric point outwards, and those things shoot very powerfully. So not really sure what that's about, but it is definitely a design flaw. I checked to be sure I wasn't missing a piece to this tool, this attachment, and I am not. It is the pet stain tool. It's the wider one. But when you press the trigger that's there where my finger is to get the solution to come out, it just sprays all over the place and directly out the left and right sides of that tool. So that is definitely a design flaw, because I want the solution to come out directly underneath the tool, not out the sides. So I'm going to look into that further and see if I can figure out some way to stop it from doing that. Now I'm working on those green marker stains on the couch cushion, and in this view you can see that arm of the couch that was so dirty and covered in spots and stains. It already looks so much better, and it's not even completely dry. for the hot cocoa disaster fiasco. I'm going to get that stain soaking in solution and try to sit down for a few minutes while I work on this cushion, because it is difficult to bend over and scrub upholstery. It is a very physically demanding thing to do. So I'm gonna sit for a few minutes while I work on this cushion, and then hopefully you'll see this hot cocoa coming out. And now it's time to work on the stains that are on the love seat. The love seat's not in that bad of shape compared to the couch because we just don't sit on it as much. Of course, the arm of the love seat right there has the worst staining because it is right in our major walkway in the living room, and the children do use it to balance and swing on. At this point in the cleaning of the couch and love seat, I did want to point out that I'm at the very, very end of this massive job, and the solution, the hot water and solution in the top tank now have completely cooled down. It is no longer hot, and it's not even warm anymore. So, and I will tell you that after I did all of this cleaning, the spots that were on the arm of that love seat, all of them did not come out. And I think it was because by this time the water had cooled down. And here's a look at the dirty water tank, and it shows you the gray chocolate milk stuff that I extracted out of my furniture. So I'm going to go empty that and rinse out the container, and I'll be back to show you how they turned out. this couch looks so much better. The lighting is terrible right now when I am filming the after of the couch cleaning, but I'm trying to show you some close-ups, and I adjusted the color on the film, on the video, so that you could see it a little bit better. But all of the hot cocoa came out. All of the big dark green marker came out. A lot of the food came out. A lot of the fingerprints. Oop, there's a brand new stain right there. That blue spot soaked through the cover that I keep on the couch. But for the most part, everything came out on this couch when the water in the Bissell tank was hot. So keep that in mind, because now we're going to look over at the love seat when the water was cool. I'm pretty sure I did not pre-treat the spots on the love seat, because I really wasn't sure I was going to have time to clean it for energy or solution. But you can see right there that all of those spots are still there. Some of the food spots did come out, but that looks like greasy fingerprints to me. Those did not come out with cold water and without pre-treating. So there are two great tips for you right there. And make sure you pre-treat, and definitely if your machine calls for using hot water, make sure your water is hot. It definitely makes a difference. But overall, so much better, so much cleaner, and I feel good about sitting on them and allowing my family and my friends to sit on them too. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and helping me along on this YouTube journey. Please hit that subscribe button and that little bell beside it so you don't miss a video. Don't forget to comment and keep an eye out for a giveaway.